Mona. She's generally considered the best value 5-star that you were able to get from the standard banner, but just how good is she really? Today, we'll be taking a look at Mona and trying to take her to her absolute limits, testing her out in multiple different team homes and trying to get as much value as we can out of this Hydro Bombshell. But before we get into that, I'd just like to take a second to show you guys that only 5% of you are actually subscribed. So if you could just take a second and go down and click that subscribe button, it doesn't take that much time and it really helps me out a lot. Anyways, let's get into the video. Okay, first things first, let's showcase what my Mona is running at the moment. She is level 90, she's one of my only level 90 units beside Kazuha, Ganyu, Aika, and Yoimiya. I really like to pick and choose which characters are level 90. I usually just do it based on their character design and what I like about their gameplay. And Mona is probably one of, if not my favorite, sub-DPS character in the entire game. Okay, so she has 1500 attack, 61 EM. Her weapon is Widsith, level 90, and has 55 crit damage, which is pretty nice. And this bonus effect is also really nice with almost any comp, really. The attack is nice for main DPS Mona. The elemental mastery can also be nice if you're using her for reactions. And also the elemental damage is just a universally good thing. So I believe Widsith is actually her best in slot weapon right now, even though there are some 5-star options which can be better for main DPS Mona, like Skyward Atlas and Lost Prayer of the Sacred Winds, I imagine. I think the Widsith is just the best general weapon for her at the moment. She is rocking 4-piece emblem. We'll come back to the pieces in a minute. She is Constellation 3. I've gotten very, very lucky with my pulls for Mona. I've been able to get the C1, which is very nice for sub DPS, C2, which is very, very useful for main DPS, and then the C3, which is just universally good. And then her talents are 9, 13, and 7. As for the artifacts, my artifacts are a little wacky, so I'm gonna need some time to explain them. Her feather is very, very nice. This is a really good feather. Roll 12 crit rate, and then 13 crit damage, and it also happens to have ER, which is just really nice. Her Sands is energy recharge, again a very, very nice piece, rolling into crit rate, crit damage, even having one roll into elemental mastery, which is pretty nice. Okay, so I have Mona on an attack percent goblet because of her passive talent, Waterborne Destiny, which increases her hydro damage by 20% of her energy recharge rate. This means is that just off the energy recharge I get here, which is 57%, plus the set bonus, which is an extra 20%, I believe. I have my energy recharge at 209. It gives me 41% hydro damage. Using a hydro damage cup would bring me up to 88%, which is quite a bit. And then my attack would only be at 1173, which isn't the greatest. I'd rather use an alternative attack percent goblet just to balance out the stats a little. And then her circlet is kind of mediocre. This circlet can definitely be improved. 56 flat defense isn't the greatest thing ever. I do have this one on Raiden Shogun, which again isn't that good. So this is just the best one I have right now. I'd love to improve that piece. And then I also have a pretty nice flower, which rolled some crit rate and some crit. And then her split is 75-208 with 209 recharge, which I think is pretty good. Today, we are going to try to crown my Mona once again. I have her E-skill at level 9, and I want to get this to level 10, and if I can, I want to get her normal attack to level 8 or level 9, depending on how lucky I get. Right now, there is an event going on, which is the Overflowing Mastery event, so I get 3 extra bonuses in any of the courts of my choosing, and it is a resistance book day today, so I am able to go and claim them real quick. So I'm only going to condense 2 of my resins, because then I can use 60 of them to go to that domain and do the resistance books. So we are going to go to said resistance book, and we are going to grind the Frozen Abyss. Now, as much as I'd like to use Mona in this domain, I don't think that will be possible, considering that this is a cryo domain and it recommends us to use either pyro or electro. So I think we'll use one of those elements instead of hydro. So for our team comp, we'll probably go my best pyro unit, which is Yoimiya, and then we'll just do Yoimiya's best comp. And there we go. That's our team, and we're going to try to beat this domain as fast as possible to get our Mona upgraded. Now, I will warn you guys that this domain is definitely one of the worst ones in the game, because it has the falling crystals, and you have to break all these shields before you can even do anything to these annoying cryo slimes. All around, it's just a terrible domain, if I'm being honest. Oh my goodness, I hate these guys. I wish I brought Zhongli with me. He would have been so helpful here. Oh my goodness, Yoimiya's gonna die. And first one, let's see, a gold here. Nope, nothing today, unfortunately. And we run it back again. Drop Bennett's Q. Let's go. Got Yujin, get her elemental skill up. These icicles are dropping on my head. Okay, challenge completed. Nice, nice, nice. 102, pretty fast considering this domain. And that's the minimum reward. We run it back again. Fly high, slimes. Thank goodness you do absolutely abysmal damage to me. It's the only problem in this domain really is the icicles. And we got one last bonus, I think. Let's see what we get. Gold? No gold. Unlucky. Alright, let's see if we have enough resistance book to upgrade Mona to her max. You can craft 5 of the blue one. Double it up. Nope, no doubles today. And then we can craft 5 more gold, which should be enough, I believe. And we got a bonus. Good job, Eula. Let's go. And do we have enough? Let's see. We have enough. Let's go. We got 3 extra, too. Is that enough to level up this? No, it's not, because we need 6. Alright, so we just need to farm energy nectars now, which shouldn't be too difficult. I believe I might already have some in my inventory, actually. So I have 123 of these. I actually don't think that's enough, but we'll see how this goes. Sucrose, I'm going to need you to go crazy here. Come on, Sucrose. Oh, that's not a lot considering I did 40. Oh, but we have enough. Let's go. And we craft 12 of these. And we got 1 bonus. Perfect. I think that should be enough. And now we can get Mona's final upgrade for her skill. Let's go. 10% more explosion damage and like 3% more DOT damage over time, is I imagine what that means. And now we have a double crown Mona. I won't be crowning her normal attack. I don't think that makes much sense. I don't use main DPS Mona that much for that to be worth it. So let's go and try her out in a couple different things. So for a team comp, I think we're going to try her in a sub DPS type comp first. So we want to run her probably with a good main DPS unit, like I think Q-Tao's a good one for Vaporize. Vaporize is very useful, and we can use Kazuha and then Bennett. I think this team would work pretty nice. And we could do that as we try and get better artifacts for her. Going into the Emblem of Severed Fate today to see if we can get an upgrade for her. Probably won't. I haven't gotten that lucky from this domain, so we probably won't get an upgrade, but we are going to try to. Alright, I know you are supposed to use cryo comps for this team, but we should be fine as is. I don't see any problem with the comp we are using right now. We go Mona Burst. That dude just do 58 damage? 58,000? Okay, I see you, game. I definitely should have set up Bennett's burst first, but that's okay. And we unleash our burst. 63,000? Okay. I see you, game. And let's see if we get any better artifacts for her. Definitely not. Maybe. And a Hydra damage cup in the wrong set with terrible subs anyways. Come on, I want to see emblem pieces here. That could be an upgrade. Nope. And defense. Okay, no upgrades today it seems. We are not going to get lucky. Ow, what in the world was that? He just, like, ruined me. I don't even know what happened there. I just saw 120k with Mona, though. That was pretty nuts. And she just did a 10k on her charge attack. That was pretty nutty, if I'm being honest. Let's go. And we got one last condense and see what we get. Come on, I want to see an upgrade here. Potential? Maybe. And perhaps, I mean, it's a pretty niche piece, if I'm being honest. We'll upgrade it, though. Alright, I believe we have 2 things that are at least upgradable. But my flower is pretty good, so it's going to be hard to get an upgrade on that, if I'm being honest. Essentially, if these don't roll double crit, then they are probably dead pieces, and I probably won't bother using them. And let's see, crit rate. HP percent, unlucky. That is a dead piece. I think we got a one here that, yeah, this one just had crit rate, but if it rolls crit damage, it can be saved. HP percent, not good enough. Okay, that has potential. Let's take this a little bit further. Energy recharge, that's fine and dandy. It's a little niche now, honestly. 1 energy recharge roll is good, but after that, it's a little niche. Oh, that's a dead piece. Womp womp. Unlucky. I think that will be it for our artifact rolling today. Okay, first thing I want to showcase is Mona's main DPS potential. So we're going to do this and spiral this floor 11, as I feel like this is probably the best place, because floor 12 is really for, like, I don't know, the most serious, you know, hardcore comps. And the Mona main DPS comp is not that serious or necessarily hardcore either. So we go Mona as the main DPS, obviously. And then her supports are Beto and Fischl are the 2 best. And then Bennett obviously as the buffer. And second half doesn't matter. And this is probably the best team that I can think of any for this comp. will increase our elemental skill damage, seeing as it fits the theme of today's video. And we can start the challenge. So we put down Bennett's first. We immediately go into official. Bam. Put down her skill. And then we just start crushing guys. And you can see, I am, like, even this is like a hard challenge just with normal units. And we are absolutely destroying the hilly. I should really use my burst here. And I just did 58k with Mona's burst. And the nice thing is that she doesn't require any skills or anything like other characters like Yu Tao or Zhao do with his burst. It's similar to Kokomi's gameplay in a way. Because I know you can do this with Kokomi, but the thing is you need her elemental burst up. With Mona, you can just be doing this constantly. I know it's not the best thing in the game. Like, there's definitely better comps out there. And Tartaglia, you know, beats Mona by a large margin. But even so, I'd still say that's pretty good. Next up is Burst Mona, which is definitely the better form of Mona, where you use her with Pyro characters, or really any character. But Pyro is definitely the most effective, as Vaporize is probably one of the best reactions in the entire game. And you use her with something like Kozua with 4-piece Iridescent, and you try to get as much damage off as possible. Come on, 87k on the burst there, if I'm not sure if you saw that. And let's go again. And that was 50k right there. That guy just got annihilated. And let's see how much this does. 66? Okay. Try to get our burst back up. I want to try this one more time. Okay. And 20k. Not as much as I'd like to see. And that was 140k at the end there, I think. I'm going to have to pause the video and rewind that and see if we can see it. Well guys, that will be the end of today's video. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more in the future, please consider subscribing or leaving a like down below. Anyways guys, thank you for watching.